Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back to SunshinehazeCo. I'm Aja A, for those of y'all that have never seen one of my videos, welcome. This is your tarot forecast for the month of June. This video is for my Cancer babies, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, like myself, and Cancer Rising. Before I get started, if you feel like what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you, go on and check out your Moon and or Rising sign, which I will have linked down in the description box. Playlist to the Rising signs and the Moon signs, all the signs. Let's go on and get a little bit of smudge going here, clear this deck, or bless this deck. And shameless plug, I will have smudge blends available through my Etsy shop. In a few days here, I'll have a Zen blend, a spiritually strapped blend, and a divinity blend. So if you're interested, you can grab those from my shop. They should be going up over the next week, okay? This is going to be your typical 4-card spread, looking at the energies coming in for you during the month of June, any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing during this month, and also because we are dealing with Gemini energy for most of the month, going to be looking at where you need to have a little bit of fun and live a little bit of life, okay? And as always, a quick soul message, something extra to take away with you from this spread. And so with this deck, we'll be looking at the overall energy for you guys. Please excuse the background noise and all the excited dogs. I am outside. I'm outside and they are live. Excuse me. Let's cut this deck here and see what's popping for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising for the month of June. It's crazy. It's already June. It's wild. It's been a wild year so far. 2020 is lit in a wild way. Put it like that. We've got home for the overall energy for us. And I'm going to go on and pull your next 2 cards. Get a little bit more insight into that home energy here. Smudge this deck. And with this next deck, be looking at any challenges or obstacles we might be facing during this month. And also, again, where we need to tap into that Gemini energy and YOLO. Have a little fun, okay? So what is popping off for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising for the month of June? What challenges or obstacles might we be facing? Where do we need to help them? The deck here. Excuse me. My allergies been on my head, y'all, so bear with me. Challenges and obstacles. We've got the 8 of Cups. Makes sense. And have a little fun. We've got the 3 of Wands. I like that. So let's read these cards. First card that we've got coming up in the spread is in the position of the overall energy, and we've got the energy of home. Comes with the energy of the number 10, which is 1 amplified by 0. So first and foremost, we are dealing with new chapters, new cycles, new beginnings, the energy of independence, of manifestation, and it is amplified by 0. So Cancer, we are coming into some new cycles, some new chapters, okay? We're getting ready to round out our year, and just like Cancers, because we are so associated with the home and we like to have our shit together, even though we are water, we like to get things laid out and prepared for the next chapter that we're going to come into. So the energy that I pick up with this card is that Cancer, a lot of us are really in this space during the month of June, really planting seeds, really figuring shit out, really wrapping things up in order for us when we come into our new year to really be resonating with this energy of home. So what we are doing right now is focusing on how we can get here. This could be in regards to some of you guys might be moving to what home once was. Some of you guys might actually just be moving into a new space. Some of you might be solidifying some relations or some relations. That would be nice. Toss some relations this way. But I did mean relationships, solidifying some relationships within your familial energies or your friendships during this month, because those energies, we do resonate with the energy of home, right? So during this month of June, Cancer, you are really focused on getting to a space that you feel comfortable in and that you feel happy in and that you are very proud of, and that could be in the physical and that could be on an energetic level. So this home energy is really popping. Congratulations to whatever you've got going on, and happy early birthday, because I feel like this home energy is a gift to yourself in whatever sense that it comes to you. Okay, now with that being said, you've got the Eight of Cups as your crossing position. The Eight of Cups is what? One of my aw shit cards. Now, the Eight of Cups is actually the first card that I ever pulled when I started reading tarot, and it was serious. I was asking if I needed to stay where I was at, and I got this card. So this is in the crossing position. So this does tell me that Cancer, your energy where it's at right now, it is not necessarily in alignment with what you've got surrounding you. The Eight of Cups is a card of, okay, I've invested in this space, I've invested in this place, I've invested in this relationship, I've invested in this career, anything that you are emotionally attached to. This card comes with this energy of, I have invested in it, however there is really nothing left for me here. And it's not necessarily in a bad sense. This just does tell me that Cancer, our energy is shifting. We are ascending positively into new spaces, into new chapters. This is, however, in a crossing position. I need a little sip. I'm conflicted because I have to pee, but I got 4 more videos that I want to get recorded while I'm outside. So we're gonna tough it out. This is not healthy, don't do that. And yes, I was drinking a White Claw because YOLO and I'm grown. Back to your reading. Eight of Cups, crossing position. What this does tell me, Cancer, is that you guys, and very much so like the Cancers that we are, have gotten comfortable in the spaces that we are in. Now, being the Cancers that we are, we're very intuitive, so we do know that it is time for our energy to shift, okay? So Cancer, you know that you're coming into new spaces, new chapters, new places, right? However, you're a little comfortable where you're at, especially because you're so emotionally attached to it. This being the crossing position does tell me that there is a little bit of resistance, a little bit of hesitation about moving forward into the next chapter, and that could come in like, oh, I don't want to do this, no, I changed my mind, but it could also come in as just feeling a little bit of heaviness from moving yourself away from a situation or from people or from a certain chapter that you are closing. So this is an all shit card, but it's actually not carrying that reckless energy that the Eight of Cups sometimes has, that dense, heavy energy that the Eight of Cups sometimes has. You can turn this into an upright position, like I say in most of my spreads, and make this support the home energy, Cancer. Whatever you are walking away from, whatever you are removing yourself from, whatever you have already invested in and done and gotten your work from and your energy from and your lessons from, it is okay to move away from it. Don't do so with a heavy heart. Understand that you filled all the cups that needed to be filled there, and it is time for you to get into a new position, into a new space, into a new energy, okay? All positive shit popping off here for you is what I feel like. All right, for us, some Cancer Sun and Cancer Moon. Next card that you have coming up in the spread, Cancer, is the Three of Wands. And I'm happy to see this here. This is a card of manifestation. This is literally a card of honing in on the type of future that you want to have and positively intending it and positively manifesting it so that it starts to solidify in the future. Wands is the fire element, so this is all about action, and this is where you need to have a little bit of fun. So Cancer, we're known for this because we're intuitives. We spend a lot of time in our heads, a lot of time in our imaginations, a lot of time thinking about things. So there are already things that you can pull out that you want to actually manifest in the physical, okay? With this Three of Wands, especially during the month of June, especially because, like I said, we're wrapping things up, preparing ourselves to come into our new chapter. This is a time, this is the point before the things start to solidify in the future with the Three of Wands, okay? This is a time to where you, Cancer, can actually start to put a little bit of energy into doing the things that you want to do, doing the things that you have an idea of being a part of this future, this life that you want to live, okay? Very poppin', very positive energy coming in with this card, but the only thing that I have to drill in for us, Cancer, is that you need to tap into the fire energy of this card and actually do the shit in the physical. Don't just think, oh, it would be cool to start a business, or it would be cool to start baking cupcakes and catering, or it would be cool to, you know, take a trip to wherever, even though all this shit is happening, all this COVID shit, even though it's kind of died down like I said it would, but that's for another video for another time. Instead of just thinking that stuff, actually do it. Hey, it's cool to plan a trip. You know what? Get online. Flight prices are pretty wild right now, but you know, Expedia, Hotwire, I don't know the other sites because I work for an airline, so I don't really be on them. But you know, if you're thinking like, oh, it'd be cool to start a business, instead of thinking about starting the business, Cancer, tap into the Three of Wands energy and do a little bit of work to actually start the business. Purchase your LLC. Go to an event to where you can actually sell a couple of your products and see how people receive it. Don't just sit there and think during the month of June. This is the time to actually do. You've got fire energy coming in the position of where you need to take action, which means action times 2, action squared, action to the upteenth power. Okay, Cancer, do some shit, do some work. Don't just sit and get comfortable because you're coming into this popping ass home energy. No, now that you're comfortable and in your space and resonating in alignment, you need to actually do some work to continue building off of this energy. All right, apparently that's very important, and I had to fuss at us for a minute. All right, you guys, let's get the last message from this spread, which is going to be the soul message, just something extra to take away with you from this reading, okay, for the month of June. Tap into positive Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising energy again here. What is the soul message for people with those placements in regards to this spread for the month of June? Cut the deck here. Nose is itching. My grandma always says, when your nose is itching, somebody wants to kiss you. So old Southern saying, and I'm like, I ain't got no hoes. Who wants to kiss me? Show yourself. Soul message. Co-create. And this is crazy. It's not crazy because I've been working with this deck a lot recently, and I do it quickly on camera, but I really smudge and cleanse my decks after I work with them after every spread. And this has literally been sitting on the bottom of the deck for me for the past couple of days. So this co-create energy here comes with the energy of the number 44 amplified by 0, which is all about solidifying our foundation. So we're talking about coming into this energy of home, coming into this space of alignment where we are comfortable with everything we've got going on, and then planting seeds of manifestation for our futures. And then you've got co-create. The 4 comes after the 3, which you've got here, okay, which is all about those manifestations that you place to actually solidify them in the physical. So this is just confirming what I was saying about tapping into that fire energy and actually doing the work. If you actually do so, Cancer, you will see the things that you are working on come into fruition in the physical. So again, don't just, is it raining or that was a raindrop. Don't just think, again, don't just intend, don't just manifest, but get to a point to where you can actually do these things in the physical so that you are seeing the benefits of the seeds that you've planted and you're able to actually reap what you've sown. You guys want to know something? I am prepared. I have an umbrella in my bag. This is not raining like that. We're about to put this bad boy up right here. I'm going to do this just like this. Going back to what I was saying about your reading. This co-create card is really just all about taking manifestation a little bit further from the thoughts, from the intentions, from what you've got going on in your head, and actually implementing it in the physical. So June is actually a very poppin' month for us because these ideas and these dreams and these goals that we have in place for ourselves, or that we've been thinking about, that we've been pondering on, that we've been kind of putting our energy into, we're actually going to find ourselves tapping into them because they also come in with this alignment of this home energy, and we're going to see these things start to come out in the physical with this co-create energy here. So I'm excited for June, Cancer. Y'all should be too. And that's really all I got to say about this month for us. Happy early birthday, because we got some cool shit popping off. What videos do I want you to watch? Sorry. I'm like, is it still raining? Anyways, as I was saying, I've got the June pick a card spread up. Check that out. I also have the Gemini lunar cycle, Gemini new moon video up as well. And I do have the Sagittarius full moon and lunar eclipse video up. And I also, because we are in the retrograde cluster, I have the link to the retrograde 2020 playlist down in the description box too. And yeah, with that being said, with this being the retrograde time and the eclipse time, I am running a sale on my retrograde and eclipse readings. You can find all of that linked on my Etsy shop, which is also down there in the description box. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will catch y'all next time. Peace.